What's up, everyone? Welcome to TrailerSpot, and today we'll be talking about best upcoming movies. Jungle Cruise 2 is in the works at Disney, with Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt set to return. Originally in development for over 15 years and then delayed from 2020 by the coronavirus pandemic, Disney's Jungle Cruise finally arrived in theaters and on streaming this past July. Directed by Jaume Collet-Serra, the movie took the basic concept of a riverboat adventure from the popular Disney theme park ride of the same name and created a role-licking new story very much in the vein of Pirates of the Caribbean. Though there was some trepidation from audiences regarding Jungle Cruise ahead of its release, the movie has proven to be a pandemic-era breakout success. After earning a better-than-expected $35 million in its first weekend on top of additional Disney Plus grosses, Jungle Cruise has displayed excellent staying power at the box office. This past weekend, it crossed $100 million domestically, making it only the fifth movie this year to do so. Back when it was first released, Johnson confirmed sequel talks were already kicking off, and now it looks like they've moved forward even further. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Jungle Cruise 2 is now in the works at Disney. Both Blunt and Johnson are expected to return as characters Dr. Lily Hovden and Frank Wolf, and Collet-Serra is similarly expected to be back as director. Screenwriter Michael Green will once again pen the script. Top Gun Maverick has been delayed once again, this time being pushed 6 months from its planned release date of November 19, 2021 into May of 2022. The long-awaited sequel, which will see Tom Cruise reprise one of his most iconic roles as fighter pilot Pete Maverick Mitchell, has been one of the worst affected films during the COVID-19 pandemic. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the film's release date has been pushed from November 19, 2021 to May 27, 2022. That's a delay of 6 months, another huge strike against the film that has struggled from the beginning to reach audiences. A movie like Top Gun 2 demands a theatrical experience to maximize what makes it unique, so it makes sense that Paramount wants to give it the best release window possible. Lion King 2, the prequel to 2019's The Lion King, has cast its two leads. The remake of the 1994 animated classic was a massive hit when it opened in theaters in 2019, earning $1.6 billion at the worldwide box office and becoming the second highest-grossing film of 2019. Like with other successful remakes of Disney animated films, the studio went to work on crafting another installment. In 2020, Academy Award-winning director Barry Jenkins announced he had signed on to helm a prequel to The Lion King. While the animated Lion King film had a number of sequels, this film will explore an untold tale in the franchise as it will focus on a young Mufasa and a young Scar and show how the brothers became bitter rivals. Jenkins has described the film as a prequel akin to The Godfather Part 2 and said he was blown away by the script. Jenkins is now hard at work on the project and casting has begun. According to Deadline, Aaron Pierre has been cast to voice Mufasa after having previously worked with Jenkins on the Underground Railroad. Kelvin Harrison Jr. has been cast as Taka, who will grow up to become the iconic villain Scar. In the 2019 film, Mufasa and Scar were played by James Earl Jones and Chiwetel Ejiofor. Mission Impossible 7 release date has been delayed to September 2022. Beginning production in early 2020, the upcoming action sequel has been one of the many Hollywood projects greatly impacted by the ongoing pandemic. Filming has been shut down multiple times. The movie has also seen its release date pushed back several times. Initially, Mission Impossible 7 was supposed to premiere in July 2021, but it's been delayed to next year. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Mission Impossible 7 has been delayed to September 30, 2022. This move was preempted by the Top Gun Maverick release date delay. Top Gun 2 was pushed back to May 2022 in Mission Impossible 7's old release date. Since Paramount is moving Top Gun Maverick to next summer, it makes sense they'd also delay Mission Impossible 7 again. Both sequels are massive projects for Tom Cruise, and the studio wouldn't want them competing directly against each other. Spacing them out gives the two movies an opportunity to find box office success, which may have been a motivating factor behind Paramount's thought process. DC FanDome 2021's lineup has now been announced, and it includes 7 movies, 19 TV shows, and much more. The event serves as an experience for fans all over the world to celebrate their favorite DC movies and shows with the chance to hear the latest on DC's upcoming content as well. DC FanDome's lineup of movies to be covered at this year's event has now been unveiled. It's described as an all-new, epic streaming event and will include exclusive first looks, sneak peeks, highly anticipated trailers, cast and crew interviews, never-before-seen footage, and other surprises planned for fans. From the movie side of things, DC FanDome's lineup includes a new trailer for The Batman, a first look at Black Adam, a sneak peek at the Flash movie, behind-the-scenes looks at both Aquaman and Shazam 2, and more. The raunchy comedy Vacation Friends starring John Cena and Lil Rel Howery has gotten the green light for a sequel. Vacation Friends is about two couples who meet on a vacation resort in Mexico and then catch up back home at the wedding of one of the couples, creating some seriously awkward situations. The film stars John Cena and Meredith Hagner as the wild couple, with Lil Rel Howery and Yvonne Orji as the more reserved couple. With Vacation Friends now streaming on Hulu, Deadline has reported that 20th Century Studios has quickly moved forward to announce a sequel, which will be called Honeymoon Friends. It's expected that the fourth main leads will return, including Cena, Howery, Hagner, and Orji, as well as Tarver in the director's chair. The film is the first to have a simultaneous global release on Hulu and Disney+, which is sure to be a common occurrence going forward, especially in pandemic times. The Lionsgate panel of CinemaCon reveals that Keanu Reeves is currently filming John Wick Chapter 4 in 3 different countries. Alongside Reeves, the fourth installment in the hit action franchise will see the returns of Lawrence Fishburne as the Bowery King, Lance Reddick as Charon, the concierge of the New York Continental Hotel, and Ian McShane as its manager Winston. The film will also see the additions of franchise newcomers Donnie Yen, Shamir Anderson, Bill Skarsgård, Hiroyuki Sanada, Scott Adkins, and Clancy Brown. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one!